Hello there, I'm Vlad. Welcome to Mars or Moon channel. Now we are going to look into the Moon, not to the Mars, and for a change. And it's exactly on the far side of the Moon. And it's basically a map of a Moon, far side. And we are going to have a look if there would be something interesting which we could find. This is basically these are the highest high-res images, most high-res images of the Moon. So let's have a look, shall we? So let's zoom in. As we are zooming in, the images are basically overlapping. The pictures are taken, so you can go pretty much down, and the resolution is changing. You can see more and more details. Now, as you can see, this crater, the scale is down on the right side. It says 5 kilometers scale. So if we will zoom it, let's say here, to see the more details, as you can see, the picture is changing, and you can zoom in up to scale of 50 meters. I'll show you. It's right at this point. So on the right side bottom is a scale 50 meters. So as you can see, these small hills, buttes, or kind of objects have let's say 20 meters in a diameter. I find out that some areas, as you can see now on the right side of the picture, are basically taken away. Why it is like that, I couldn't find out. If you know, maybe let me know, but I don't think it's because they don't have that particular image. I believe they want to hide something because look, it's completely blurred out. If you zoom out, I'll show you. Look, when you zoom out, the image, when there will be another pictures which they will overlap, it will change. So basically, you won't see it here. See, from this point, it looks like there is a scan of that surface. But if you go closer, you can't see it, and that's very interesting because what is there that they want to hide it? And let me know in the comments if you know, or if you think that might be something there. And I found it out on quite a lot of spots or craters, and just some areas are just taken away, and you can see the details basically. And the rest, or the most of the parts of the Moon, are just alright. You can go down pretty much and you can see all the details. Okay, so the question is, guys, if they are mining the Moon, or someone is mining the Moon, we should see it, especially on clear images like this. Or if there is some kind of basis or any objects, any whatever, we would see it on these images, because as you can see, 50 meters, basically from here up to here is a 50 meters, which means we are pretty much close. As you can see, the rocks, the shadows, everything is there. And I don't think so basically it's just a matter of maybe time or a luck when we will find something interesting here, because as you can see, the detail is quite okay. So the question is, where would you put the base? Or maybe we have found something, but those are those parts, those pixeled parts of this image, where we can't see more details because maybe they don't want us to see more details. It's very interesting, but for example here, this looks like kind of structures, some lines or so, but let's zoom in so we can see what is really there. And as we see now, these are basically hills. They have definitely funny shape, but these are the hills. Look, corner of such a hill. Now we are going up. Somewhere here should be the top. And from now there is again descent. So basically, as you can see here, this bit, yeah, so it's basically hill. It's a hill ranch. Also here you can see it, yeah, up and down. This side is illuminated by the sun, this side isn't illuminated. This is the max, which we can zoom in. Interesting things are these light bars. That's very interesting, what it could be, because let's have a look. If the light is shining from this side, because this side of the hill is illuminated, this one is in the shadow, this is definitely not lit by the sun. It's no chance. The same here. It could be obviously some color of the rocks, but it can be also something else. Who knows? But such areas are basically quite often on this particular part of the moon. Let's have a look here. Here we go. Now we've got another pixelation, basically area taken away. So difficult to say if it's a coincidence or if it's not. Here is some interesting pattern. Not anymore. See? This bit completely out, taken away. But why it's taken away? It's interesting and strange. In this bit you can see it's basically the stripe, and if you notice, these pictures are taken in such stripes, so it can be also that that stripe is basically missing. It could be, I'm not saying not, but still it's very interesting. Let's have a look somewhere else. So this is the sunny side, this is the shadowed side. Let's have a look at the more details. Okay. Here we are. This is the best we can zoom in, but in this particular place we have very bad resolution, so it would be quite difficult to find out, because obviously we are on the edge. The best images are just here in the middle of the moon. Let's have a look at these three craters. You can see how these images are stitched together. Yep, that's it. This is as far as we can go. Sometimes the resolution sucks, but obviously this looks very strange for a shadow, that it is basically so straight, like pure cutout. Here we are. This is quite decent detail. In places like this, I believe it's possible to find out some interesting things. Obviously, it takes some time, and as I said, the luck. So now you see, now you know how it works, and if you don't know about this page, I would recommend it to you, because it's really amazing, and you can see a lot of things here. Thank you very much for the watching. Have a nice day, and see you by the next video. Bye.